Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. Got my 6 meaning have my back because I have yours. The way this read is going to go, we're going to pull from the Island Time Wellness Law of Attraction cards. We're going to pull from the What's the Tea Spill. We're going to pull from the Intuit Oracle, both the Zodiac 108 and the second edition, the Intuit Oracle. We're going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. I can never get that right. And the Ask Yourself Tarot deck. And then I'm going to pull a message, first of all, from the Spiritual AF deck and see where your energy is. You guys, I love you. I miss you. I'm glad that I'm back. So let's see. Let's get a message from the Spiritual AF deck to see what it is that, a lot of them, this is my third read now, fourth, and 3 cards have come out again. So the present moment is a effing amazing. The present moment is a effing amazing. Excuse me. So live in the present moment. That's basically what I'm going to say. Meditation, aka shutting the F up for a few minutes. I had to do this for a minute. And if you guys go to my first read, which is called attachments and something, it'll explain a little bit more. And then manifest the F out of your dreams. And that is why when you practice the law of manifestation or the law of attraction, you have to sometimes be silent and not tell people what it is that you're looking forward to or you're trying to manifest or trying to do, because there are always naysayers, people who don't want you to live out your dreams because they didn't live out theirs. And so I'll take this card, inspired action. I can't talk today. Inspired action. It says take action when feels desired. When feel desired. It says follow intuition, synchronicity, supported by the universe. You are supported by the universe. So in the present moment, right now, not in the past, which causes fear, not in the future, which is causes anxiety. You have to be still, but you have to also take action and see things for what they are. And that is where I have been at. I'm manifesting. I'm practicing the law of attraction, and I'm getting things done at the same time, living in the present moment. And in the present moment, sometimes it just tells you to sit still and to follow your gut, or to trust in the universe and use your own discernment, your own intuition, and stop trying to get opinions from others who are not doing the same thing that you're doing. If that makes sense, 2 cards come out. The bottom of the deck is how to manifest. That is how I manifest. I have to close things off in order for me to move forward and to go after the things that I want. I have to always know that if you believe you can, you're halfway there, and dream, and but also never give up, and know that the world is waiting for you to create the things that you have always dreamed about. But remember, progress is not perfection. It's progress, not for perfection. Sorry. And creativity takes courage. And so sometimes the darkest nights produce the brightest stars, and you have to sit in the dark in order for you to realize what it is that you need. And knowing your worth is also a big thing. But it says how to manifest. State thought. I am. I have. Believe, feeling like you have it. Inspired action, know it's done. Have fun and align, and also receive. So be able to receive the things. That's how you manifest. But it all comes from the inspired action that you take. And that is when it comes to take action when you feel desire, follow your intuition, synchronicities, and supported by the universe. Know that you're supported by the universe. And the present moment is amazing. And that's what it is. A fucking amazing is what it's supposed to be. So I couldn't say that, but it's amazing, right? Gratitude. Be thankful for where you have come from, where you've been, and what you have learned from those energies. And sometimes you just have to understand that gratitude increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. So be grateful and take inspired action, and also know that you have and you are able to do it. So you're supported by the universe. You just have to know that meditation is sitting still when you don't know, and that's you trusting in divine. Beliefs come true. So you have to understand that dreams demand hustles, and You have to be able to go after it, but you have to believe. If you can believe, you're halfway there. And that's the reason why I let you know basically on my trinkets is that we have to constantly remind ourselves to keep dreaming and to keep going after your dreams. It says your beliefs create your reality. Recognize and change emotions, reprogram subconscious minds. So changing your belief system, the things that we were taught in the past, we have to unlearn to relearn. And that is how you learn to manifest the things that you want, and also go back and reflect what it is, but not dwell in the past and not dwell on the fears of the past. You have to move in the present moment and be able to do. And bystanders, yeah. This comes out unsure, but let's just talk about it. It says sitting back and watching it all happen, not standing up for someone being hurt or abused. So a lot of the times people will watch you suffer and they won't help you with anything. They won't give you a motivational speech. And that's the reason why it comes unsure, because you have to understand that there are going to be people who want to see you fail. There are going to be people who want to see you fail because they were not able to go after their dreams. And so that's where the bystanders that you are around have to get put on the back burner. And that's when you learn where the people who complete you, because your vibes will start to go low. High vibes comes in the reverse. It says high vibrational person, energy that feels good, light, and easy. It is hard before it becomes easy, but once you realize those key things, you're going to understand that yeah, you're going to have split personalities. You know, you're going to have to be able to see the duality in each situation. You're going to have to be able to understand that in order to be around these people, maybe these are the bystanders that you work with. Maybe these are the bystanders that you were born into or born around, meaning family. Maybe these are your kids. Maybe these are, your husband, things like that. You're going to have to be able to act accordingly based upon the people that you're around. And sometimes you have to fake it till you make it, but sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and realize that being around people who either support you or don't, or also understanding the difference between being irresponsible and going out and hanging out with people who, it says a lack of accountability, are careless about the consequences of their actions, and you can't rely on them. People you can't rely on is not going to help you manifest your dreams. And so split personality comes out, and it says acting differently around you and the next person, not feeling like they can be themselves around certain people. These are the people who are toxic. They're not going to help you manifest. They're going to always talk bad about you. Words are like curses, and when somebody is talking bad about you and it gets back to you, or you feel that energy, then you start to doubt yourself and start to say, am I crazy? Am I crazy for feeling this way? Reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, when Belle, everybody was against Belle, when everybody was like, she's crazy, sitting back watching it all. She's crazy, crazy old Maurice. You know what I'm saying, on Beauty and the Beast. So the irresponsibility of dealing and listening to other people's opinions of you are like assholes. Everybody has them. Let them think, let them feel, let them do. You just basically have to know where you stand out and why you're trying to get to the point of being amazing and living in the present moment, not worrying about what somebody else has said or what somebody else has done in your, behind your back, or in the process of that. Thank them and move forward. And that is about how you manifest the things that you want. You got to stay and understand when these crowds are there. Yeah, a lighthouse. You have to be your own guidance. It says guidance system, detour, safe passage, warning, obstacles, navigation, plot a course of action, use tact and diplomacy. And so that is what you have to do. You have to be the lighthouse and be able to see, yeah. And sometimes you have to stand alone, tower energy. You have to stand alone when it comes to you being your own guidance. Again, you cannot, you see, these two structures are finding the way through. You have to go to the top in order to be able to see through the fog and see through the fake and see through the bull. And so that is where it says stand alone both. Guidance is here. And it says government institutions. It says experience, hierarchy, legal systems, in I don't know how to say that. Ego, tall corporations. So you have to stand alone in situations, and there's warnings, there's obstacles, and there's also things when it comes to, I don't know if that was there or that was there. I don't remember. But when it comes to why you need to manifest, and you have to always be up at the top to see through the bull or the fog that happens, and the people and their personalities, and the people who just watch you and want to see you fail. There's a difference, right? And so, therefore, there are people who use the lighthouse, who come to the lighthouse to get through the passage or to send messages to see if it's safe for me to come through the harbor. I'm just saying, basically, when it comes to what you are able to do for a person, but the bystanders will always keep taking, 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 and they'll come around you to say, oh, well, cancer isn't, helping me none, but they keep coming back asking you for advice, if that makes sense. And so, therefore, when it comes to you being able to manifest, yeah, you have to take quick action about the wishes that are granted. And also, card fail. Also, yeah, within a few weeks, you'll start to see the people who, yeah, of course, it says held together, boundaries, restriction, prim and proper, following rules, structure, buttoned up, perfect posture, holding it together, support, shape shift, and then people pleaser. So yeah, you have to be able to see the things, the people that are around you, the split personalities, the bystanders who, make you set boundaries for yourself in order for you to keep it together, but you're going to be prim and proper in regards to that. You're not going to let anything happen, make you feel some type of way. But again, the crack shot is here. It's unsure, where it says competent, superior, precise, expert, sharp tongue, witty, clear cut, dead on, intense, target, showdown, effective, impressive, accurate, skilled, excellence, arrogance, and first class. You have to be able to manifest and take a shot at it, or see the shooting star and wish upon it, but understand that your wishes will be granted, but it happens all of a sudden. And certain energies are short lived in your life when it comes to what you're passionate about. But you have to be able to understand the difference between that. And so, within a few weeks of you learning to set the boundaries and understand about the irresponsible people, and a few weeks of you learning to manifest the things that you want, then things start to change, if that makes sense. Okay, so maybe it's something that you've been planning. That was my sister calling me. Maybe it's been something that you've been planning, but it says this situation or event is in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. So I believe that once you start realizing how to really manifest and hold it together, you'll get to a point to where your guidance, your trust in your own guidance, and also understand that the obstacles come when you are dealing with the wrong type of people and energies. And so, being in the present moment, not worrying about what happened in the past, not worrying about what's going to happen in the future, but being quiet and meditating, learning to meditate, and manifest the things that you want, is where you're taking action and being grateful and understanding that your dreams, your beliefs will come true. You just have to learn to separate yourself from these types of energies, if that makes sense. And so that's how you learn to manifest your dreams, and understand when it comes to taking action and things happening sooner than later than you expect. And so that's just kind of how I see that. So we're going to go ahead and pull from the Hidden Secrets deck to see what comes out. What are the hidden secrets? The split personalities, the bystanders who, aren't, who wants you to stay in low energy, not in high vibe and energy. The ones who are irresponsible with their accountability, but want you to stay in that same energy with them. And, at the same time, you stay in the energy with them. You can't rely on them to help you get to where you need to be. You got to trust in your intuition. You got to be able to manifest and trust into your intuition. Listen to your heart song. Oh, remember, what is the Penguins movie? Yeah, Cloudy Judgment. Now, remember, I said to you about seeing through the clouds, through the fog, or whatever, because the towers, and the also Eiffel Tower, and also the Cloudy Judgment is illusions, unbalanced energy, and distorted energy as well. And so you have to trust in your intuition, and that once you start to manifest the things that you want and meditate on the things, and, being quiet, and it says shutting the F up for a few minutes, and also understanding how the present moment is amazing, not dwelling on the past or the future, and trusting in your intuition, knowing that you have a shot at anything, but you doubting the energies that because of the bystanders who don't support you, or the people who are around you who don't support you. It's not you trusting in your intuition, and that's unbalanced energy. And so I don't know if that's somebody that needs to hear. If you read this, it says gossip dies when it hit wise ears. So you're not the one spreading gossips. You're the one who is, oh, look, rising above your fuckheadedness. You know what I'm saying? You're the one that's rising above the clouds. Again, back cloudy judgment. So you are creating moments of guidance for yourself. And this is because you had a lot of detours and there was a lot of egos around you, but you're holding it together and setting boundaries. And, you're doing it with. You want to drive a car? Yeah, that's the ebb and flows of life. Hold on one second. Let me see. That's a motorcycle. That's not a car. Hold on a second. She got a new toy. So pulling from the Ask Yourself Tarot deck, it's the Wheel of Fortune comes out, the ebb and flows of life. It says what changes are entering your life and how are they a part of your destiny? And that is you trusting in your intuition and taking action and manifesting. So before you were dealing with irresponsible people, you were giving them the energies to take from you and not really to hold them accountable for the illusions and the distorted, unbalanced energy that was there, toxic energy, right? And so, therefore, at the bottom of the deck, the sun energy, that's growth. And so, the devil energy is here, the Wheel of Fortune, and it says what boundaries needed to be created in your life when it comes to toxic situations. And that's you setting the boundaries again, holding it together, corset, pulling it together, making it look perfect. However, understanding that the tower energies and also being the person who is able to guide yourself based upon getting out of the illusion and the unbalanced energy, because you're dealing with distorted individuals who bystand and want you to fail, and also talk about you behind your back and want you to vibe low when you're just like, nope, I'm gonna take a shot at it. But at one point, you were doubting the energy of taking shots at anything or being able to live in the present moment, and you didn't want to live in the present moment. You were so busy worrying about the past, and which causes fear in regards to the future, if you're gonna fail or make it. And you just have to take that shot. And then so it says again, the present moment is a fucking amazing, or it's amazing, right? Open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you have happened to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice right this very second. It excuse me. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any effing cuter than having a little baby eyelash? It says, or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it. Amaze balls. You are effing you effing breathed. So living in the present moment, is just the little things, understanding the little things, and understanding why the state of thought is I am and I have is a part of the manifesting. But you have to believe and feeling like you have it, and also understand that you have to be inspired and take action. So, oh, I didn't even look at that until now. So in this card here, this is inspired action. This is inspired action right here. So you see, it's you understanding how to manifest the things that you want is by taking inspired action. And that's supported, understanding that you're supported by the universe and being grateful for the lessons that you've learned about these people, so that you won't get into a point to where you're stagnant anymore. And it says meditate, aka as shutting the F up for a few minutes. It says lots of people say that they don't know how to meditate. You are no longer allowed to be the one of them. Shut up for a few minutes. See what happens. Yep, that's what the Buddha did. Then do it some more. So that is as easy and simple. Now, meditation was never simple and easy for me because I have things going through my head 3 million times a day. And I had to, let me tell you, I had to listen to Michael Seeley. He's on YouTube, free channel, Michael Seeley. And someone told me when you listen to meditation, in order to learn how to pull your energy and just to not think about it, you have to use some headphones. Now, I tried to use certain headphones. I got the Beat headphones, the cushiony headphones, and I would go to sleep listening to Michael Seeley. I would turn it up, and that way I couldn't hear what was going on around me. I would sit in a dark room. I would turn my headphones up and I would lay back and I would go to sleep. That was me learning how to meditate. Now I can listen to the things outside. The things outside can be going on, and I can listen to one thing, which is now I listen to rain. And now I like to hear the fire crackle. And I just learned a new thing about listening to chalk. I'm going to make me a chalk channel because I don't know what it is, but I love to hear that chalk crumbling. But okay, there you have it. Manifest the F out of your dreams. Another business adventure, right? Manifest the F out of your dreams. And it says, the most vulnerable thing to do to excuse me the most vulnerable thing to admit is not your deepest wound. It's what you really truly want. We're talking your biggest craziest dream and desire. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that ish down. Make a to-do list and maybe even tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this. So I just told you what I want to do. And so I can do this just like I decided to do this. But again, sometimes you have to pull back your energy, understand the toxicity, and understand the people that will never really support you. And as a business owner, and as me stepping out and doing things differently from everyone else, don't expect the people that are around you, family, and friends, to support you. They will be the last to support you. And it's okay. They can't support anything that they've never seen you do. And they only support the people that they've seen that instant gratification from, like Target, like Walmart, like those types of energy, or Miss Cleo, or, listening to tarot. If they've made it and they have all the types of viewers, then they won't support you until you get to that point. And it might take time. There's levels to this. So again, don't think that those same individuals that are going to watch you fail, that's not going to support you. Oh yeah, I'll make a paper airplane with you. Hold on. That's not going to support you are going to be there, because they won't. They won't be there until they've seen some type of goal or accomplishment, and that you're being able to that you're listening to, I mean, you're doing other things. She said I'm taking along. Excuse you? What was that? If you have no choice, you can, right? Correct? Huh? Okay, I thought so. So you wait a second, be patient. Yeah, so there you have it. That is my little pretty. Yeah, so I think this read is over. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the four agreements, and then I'll pull from the crystal deck. Remember, stay tuned if you want to hear my perception of the four agreements, or the crystal, the chakras. Then click the links up above. But again, manifest your dreams. Don't let anybody stop you with whatever it is. Be patient. Understand how to manifest, and sometimes you just have to be still and be quiet and know. And that is why the present moment is so important to live in, because the future causes anxiety and the past causes fears, and it always keeps you there and stuck. Don't make assumptions, and be impeccable with your words. So once you have understood what the four agreements is, go and listen to them. Communicate with clarity. At this point, you'll never get to a point to where you are not saying what you want. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Uh-huh. No, hold on. That you're not saying what it is that you want. Communicate with clarity. It says communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. If all humans will communicate with impeccability of the word, all of our relationships would change. There will be no wars, no violence, and no misunderstandings. So you're gonna say what you want. When you do open your mouth, people are going to listen. You're going to make sure that you're clear with the things that you want. You're going to keep your dreams to yourself and work on them slowly but surely. You're going to trust in your intuition, and you're going to understand the difference between the ebb and flows of life, growth, and toxicity. Does that make sense? And so that is when you take inspired action and realize that the present moment is amazing. No matter what people say, you're not going to live around irresponsible people. You're going to set the boundaries and know that you are always going to tower over everyone else, because you are great, and so that is you having balance. All of the towers are here. The sun shows his face. The sun is here. All of the towers are here, sitting at the top of the towers. They're all here, meaning that it just gives you a reason to rise above and to be able to make your judgment and see through the bull, right? And so that is one thing. So be impeccable with your words. Say what you want, mean what you say. Realize the power of your word, right? Realize the power of your word. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. Remember, I have and I am. And that's you taking inspired action by just knowing and feeling that you have it and believing in yourself and trusting in your intuition. And that is why, if once you learn this, your heart song, your telepathy, and your inner knowing, you'll understand that you're having fun with it, and that no, it's done, and that you're being able to receive and you're in alignment with yourselves. So, if that makes sense, I'm going to go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.